Ops 7 Zombies has officially been revealed, and along with it, I have got so much information to share with you about the gameplay, characters, systems, and so much more. Treyarch have shown us a snippet of the trailer, a small portion of the intro cutscene for the map. This is going to be a juicy one, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. So at the end of Black Ops 6 Zombies in the Reckoning, we saw Weaver, Meyer, Carver, and Gray get sent into the Dark Ether, and Black Ops 7 Zombies is going to be taking place after that. With these characters now trapped in this nightmarish purgatory, mind-bending realities will collide as they come face to face with an alternate incarnation of the original Zombies crew. So this is not Primus, this is not Altus, this is an entirely new third incarnation of Richtof and Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey. These are ones that you have not seen before, and this doesn't change anything that's happened in the storyline in the past. This is entirely canon. This doesn't retcon the Tag No Toten ending. The reason for them returning will be explained later on. So we're not going to know now, we can only theorize, but there is a good explanation. So this is a new third version of these characters. Treyarch say they are imprisoned in a Bermuda triangular-like hellscape where the fog never lifts, the shadows breathe, and the dead don't rest. This has given Treyarch Zombies developers the freedom to explore across time and space. BO7 Zombies ventures into bold and uncharted territory where the team's creativity can absolutely run wild. So what exactly is this map in Black Ops 7 that we are seeing? Is it a Transit remake as all of the leaks told us? Well, yes and no at the same time. The best way to describe it would be it is a kind of mixture or combination of Revelations, where we had multiple different areas such as the NACT location and the Origins location, Kino location, combined with the gameplay of Transit, where there is a vehicular transportation system, fog, and some of Transit's locations returning as well. It's kind of difficult to describe, and we haven't seen everything about the map, but think of it as Transit, just with it taking place in the Dark Ether, and some of the locations are different, and the map itself is way bigger. This will be the biggest map to date. Some of the locations that we know are returning is Farm, Diner has also been spotted, and potentially the Power Room as well, but there will be new areas from different points across time. The Transit bus will not be returning, and instead there is a Wonder Vehicle. We actually saw one of these in Modern Warfare Zombies. Basically, it's a 4x4 that you can drive around the map yourself. They do say though, as you travel through this haunted hellscape, the roads between locations can be dangerous and unforgiving. Fortunately, there is a fifth member of the crew to rely on for all your transportation needs. Players with previous experience using transportation in their travels should be pleased to learn Black Ops 7 Zombies will allow you access to a well-weathered, fully drivable Wonder Vehicle. So when they mention there that there is a fifth member of the crew for transportation needs, I'm pretty sure they're referring to the Wonder Vehicle, not a character like Ted that will drive us around. Some of the YouTubers that went to play the map early have given details on what they saw and how the map works. So between each location, just like Transit, there is fog. However, this time, if you travel through the fog instead of taking the vehicle, rounds in there do not progress. And the fog is very dangerous. You will constantly be attacked by undead enemies, but no matter how many you kill, the rounds won't go up unless you go to an actual location. Because of the new technology in BO7, the fog is also way more dynamic. I'm not 100% sure what that means because I haven't seen it myself, but I can imagine Transit came out such a long time ago now. The fog in that game was very annoying. Treyarch recognized that and have used the system they have available to them now to improve not only its looks, but mechanics. The fog not only looks alive, but it feels it as well. And it is very dangerous, but it can be worth going through because there will be secrets hidden within it. Also similar to what they did with Black Ops 2's Transit, they are bringing back survival maps. Just like in that game we had the town survival map or the farm survival map, the bus depot survival map. On day one on disc, there will be one survival map for us to play, which will be the farm area. And then through the DLC cycle, the seasons, Treyarch will release more survival maps, and each survival map will deliver its own unique, unfiltered, round-based experience. There are no quests for you to do here. It is all about you and your squad surviving against the relentless undead for as long as you can. That was one of my favourite things about Transit. Because the map was so big and could be quite tedious to play, there was a lot to it. Just loading into town and having a classic session of round-based zombies was always fun, so this sounds really good. I don't think you can go wrong. It would have been nice to have more areas to access on day one though. As far as the core movement changes, the brand new Omni-Movement innovations will be present in Zombies, and because there is no tac sprint in the game, that also means it's being removed from Zombies as well. The one complaint I have seen though is there are not really any system changes compared to Black Ops 6 Zombies. The way it plays gameplay system-wise is pretty much exactly the same. I haven't heard of any major changes outside of the Omni movement. Armor is back, the way you upgrade perks is back, the same point system is back. The core gameplay systems of Black Ops 6 is pretty much the exact same in Black Ops 7. Instead of making this feel like an entirely new game, you can think of it more as an expansion of BO6 Zombies, more like it's new maps, new characters, and a new story. There's no huge functional changes to the way you'll be playing the game, outside of the uniqueness of the maps. That's really the main focus of BO7, the storyline. It will heavily revolve around that. You could argue Cold War Zombies, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 3, and even Black Ops 6 had a storyline, but was nowhere near as story-driven compared to Black Ops 2, 3, or 4 Zombies. Well, Black Ops 7 will be reverting back to that, not focusing on gameplay changes as much, but the story and the maps. Being in the Dark Ether allows them to give us some insane, crazy map locations again. Instead of going to some boring facilities, we can now have different, insane areas from across time, from the 1200s to the 1800s to the future. Also, your gobblegums from Black Ops 6 will carry forward, and in Season 1, this won't be available from the get-go. All of Black Ops 6's weapons will carry forward as well. This initial Transit map, by the way, the name isn't officially Transit, that hasn't been revealed yet, but what Treyarch wanted to do with this map is kind of similar to Transit actually, is make it so you have to focus on team play more than solo. When you played Black Ops 2's Transit, it was a bad idea if you played co-op to split up, for all four of you to go to different sections of the map, purely because if one of you did go down, there was no way of you getting back to your teammate in time, going through the fog to revive them. It was always in your best interests to stick together as a four. And that's exactly the same for this one. If you're playing co-op, they're trying to encourage you to stick together and play as a team instead of splitting up. Some other really good news is that each map is going to have its own CGI intro. There was a huge complaint from the community. Treyarch heard that, so every DLC map in this game will have a CGI intro cutscene, as well as some mid-game cutscenes and ending cutscenes as well. I'm not saying they will be CGI, but the intros definitely will. Just taking a closer look at our characters, this new incarnation of Richtofen, Takeo, Nikolai, and Dempsey, you can see on their skin, they have veins everywhere. I'm assuming this is because of their exposure to the Dark Ether, and their eyes are also yellow to signify that. I pointed this out in my previous video, but on Richtofen's jacket, you can see the Group 935 logo. Because this is in the Dark Ether, that doesn't necessarily mean anything huge just yet, but like I mentioned at the beginning, we really don't know why or even how these characters are here. And that's not something we are going to learn at the start of this game. That will be one of the main plots of the storyline that will be unraveled as we progress through it to DLC 4. So don't expect on day 1 or in DLC 2 or 3 to get the answer. You're going to have to wait to find out, but the story is not a retcon. One of the main missions is for Weaver, Carver, Gray, and Meyer to find a way to escape the Dark Ether, alongside Richtofen, Takeo, Nikolai, and Dempsey. There are 8 characters, 2 crews, and you can pick and choose which of the characters you want to play as. Do you want to play as Richtofen? Do you want to play as Weaver? Do you want to play as Nikolai? Or do you want to play as Carver? No one wants to play as him. It is not an 8-player game mode, it is 4, but no matter which character you choose to play as, each of them will have voice lines, and plenty of dialogue conversations between them. And also, Dead Ops Arcade is returning. Personally, I'm not bothered about that, I never have been, but there are people who like it. So that's all of the news we have about Black Ops 7. Treyarch did say there will be more information coming in a few weeks, and a huge reveal will be on September the 30th, so tune in then for more news.
We're pulling out all the stops with round-based zombies this year. After the events of Black Ops 6, our crew is now trapped in the Dark Ether. This is a whole new universe to explore in zombies, where the team's creativity can absolutely run wild. Our crew is essentially in prison here, and they'll need to fight to discover a way to escape this reality. As if that wasn't enough, they've just come face to face with an alternate incarnation of our original crew, Richtofen, Takeo, Nikolai, and Dempsey, with no idea who they are or why they're here.
We're delivering a truly massive round-based map at launch, packed with new features, as well as the return of survival maps for the first time since Black Ops 2.
It's going to be one hell of a ride, and you won't have to wait long to see more. Our official Zombies reveal is only weeks away. Until then, we'll leave you with this.
Let me know anything you spot in the comment section below and your thoughts and opinions. Drop a like rating if you've enjoyed. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel to stay up to date with the latest content, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, Goodbye.